Look what we've got. We've got a new burger to try. I'm excited. Let's have a look at this. Testing, 1, 2. So today, guys, it's another Burger King review. I can't get enough of Burger King recently. However, I saw an advert come up the other day for the Wagyu Burger from Burger King. And I thought to myself, well, I suppose everyone thinks to themselves, when you hear Wagyu, you think to yourself, that's something premium. It's got to be something special. So I'm here today to check it out. We're going to go and grab ourselves one, pull it apart, have a little look, and as always, give it a review. So let's go take a look, shall we? Look what we've got. We've got a new burger to try. I'm excited. So we've actually ordered ourselves the Wagyu Burger, and we've got ourselves a little side mission as well. I'm not going to tell you too much about it. The Wagyu Burger, I've got some information here. The Wagyu Burger, made from 100% British Wagyu beef from Yorkshire, I think. This burger celebrates the rich, marbling and premium taste of Wagyu with our signature flame grilled taste. Ooh. The beef is sourced from over 700 farms in the UK, and all the cattle are certified by British Wagyu Association for their quality that you can taste, that hopefully we're going to taste today. So it comes in this little box here. Quite a nice little presentation box, just so that you really know where the extra few pennies are going. By the way, this burger on its own cost, so this burger itself costs £11, but I paid an extra 90 pence to have some cheese added to it. I couldn't turn down some smoked cheese because the burger on its own standard comes without cheese. So I'm just going to add that as a bit of a disclaimer, you know, to begin with. But let's take a look at it. Let's fold it open, shall we? Let's have a look at this. Hello. So as you can see, I mean, to me, it's an American style where they wrap the burger in its own paper, which I think is an absolute genius idea. It needs to be done more here in the UK. So if you're from the US and you're watching this, I respect that. Let's take a look at it first glance, shall we? God, look at the red pickles coming off the side of it. God dear. That looks good. I must admit, the burgers at Burger King are always thicker than the ones at McDonald's. So inside this, you've got sweet caramelised onions, pink pickled onions, crispy onions. It's got a creamy caramelised onion mayo in it as well, which is crazy. There's a lot of onion in this. Served on a soft-seeded sesame seed bun, so I think we should stop talking about it and go in on it now, shall we? Let's go in for a bite. The flame grilled burger is always the star. That flame grilled patty is always the star of anything that I have from Burger King. You can taste it straight away. You can literally taste it straight away. There is a lot of onion in this. Like, it's at the forefront. I'll always be able to distinguish a Burger King patty, apart, especially against something like a McDonald's patty. And there's a mustard sauce in there as well that really goes well. It clashes with the onions. It doesn't clash with the onions. It works really well together. I couldn't imagine what it would have tasted like without. Let's have a quick little look, shall we? So you've got the crispy onions in there. There's loads of crispy onions in there. You've got this cheese that's on there on top as well. I mean, it's just going to fall apart if I show you any more, quite frankly. It's a very, very tasty burger. I've seen a lot of people online complain about the price of this burger, the fact that it's £11, and the fact that that's the top end of what you're going to pay for a burger, and you're almost, you know, entering the realms of restaurant prices. I think we all forget sometimes that the price of everything is just going extortionately high. You know, we're in 2025, and everything's going to cost more and more. But what a lot of people are unfortunately doing is you're looking at something like a Five Guys burger that's about £12.50, and then you look at this, and you see how close the comparison is. Bearing in mind I paid 90 pence to add a piece of cheese to this, making it £11.90 on its own. And that's on its own, without chips or a drink. Yes, it is expensive, but it does taste good. It's a good burger. I know some people can't appreciate the extra money that you spend on, say, things like the packaging, the box that it comes in, this piece of paper that it's wrapped in. But I think it's a fair price. And yeah, sure, you could sit around and say, well, I don't want all of that and I want it to be a couple of pounds cheaper. But it is what it is. It's the product that's offered. And I like it. I like the presentation of it. It's not just onion in this burger. It's the different types of onion in it. You keep getting a little taste of the pickled onion, the caramelised onion, then the mustard comes in, all mixing around, dancing around that flame grilled patty in there. It's really, really good. So I've also brought a bit of a wild card along. Let me move all this packaging out of the way. So these are the truffle loaded fries that come in a presentation box that have their own fork on top. You see, that way you don't forget the fork. They're on it with this. Let's take a little look, shall we, at these truffle loaded fries. Look at the crispy onions. Oh, those. Jesus. So these fries have got, like, I've added bacon to them, and they've also got like a truffle sauce on them as well. Oh, okay. I've started to eat them, and I even said it myself. Forgot the damn fork. It's not an overly sized, like, massive portion, you know, compared to the fork. I don't know. They're falling everywhere. Lots of toppings. Let's go in. They're good. I like them. You've got the truffle sauce along with the fries that have that mild saltiness. You've got the crispy onions on top of it as well. There are some normal onions there, and of course I added the bacon, which is an option. I don't know why they don't just put it on anyway. Oh, and the bacon just adds a little bit of meatiness to them as well. You know what? These are a winner. Burger King, you've actually impressed me again. I'm going to finish these fries up. I'm going to hop back in the car and I'm going to give you my verdict. So I'll see you back there. I was impressed with that. I must say I was impressed with that. A lot of people are going to say that £11.90 is a lot for a burger from a fast food place. But, and it's entirely my own opinion, the prices of everything nowadays, they're just shocking us on a day-to-day basis when we get round to trying these premium burgers from these places, when we walk down the aisle at our local supermarket and we realise that the cheese has gone up by £1 or something. Not quite that extensively, but you get what I mean. I think this is the kind of burger that you have once. And with things like Burger King, KFC, McDonald's, we all have our go-tos, don't we? We all have our special things, the food that we can rely on and the burgers that we pick that never seem to disappoint. The Wagyu burger wouldn't fit in with a normal rotation, or does that make sense? I don't think you're going to go out and have the Wagyu burger every single time you go to, certainly, Burger King. It's one to try, though. It's definitely a burger that you have to try. I love the packaging, I love the presentation, and I appreciate that when it comes to something like this, especially when you look at the fast food industry now and how a lot of food can be carelessly slapped together. You know, I do like the eye for detail, and I do appreciate that with Burger King. The truffle fries were fantastic. That truffle sauce that went along with, you had some onions on there that were crispy, and you had pieces of bacon that were also crispy, and then also some normally grilled caramelised onions that were on there as well. Those were fantastic, and they were a perfect, they went really well with the burger, because I got the burger on its own and not as a meal, and I decided to include those truffle fries. Fantastic, brilliant. I love the marketing campaign for it. You see advertisements for it everywhere. It's a damn good burger, Burger King. You've done well with this one, and I rate it. It gets an 8.2 out of 10 for me. Would I have it again? Probably not. There's probably other things that I would have that are slightly cheaper, that are better value for money, but I'm glad I had it. And I highly encourage you to do the same as well. And until next time, thank you, good night, and much love.